Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be filming this look. Why do I have to talk to myself like? Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing this pink and blue and fun look. I dedicate this look totally to my dad. I think you can totally wear it on a Father's Day. Starting my under eye, I'm taking the Clinique Pep Start. I've been using this almost every day and it has really helped me to brighten my under eyes and not make them so puffy. For primer, I'm taking the Becca Backlight Primer. This is my favorite primer for all times. I've said it like a million times, and I am just going to massage it all over my face so that my skin takes it all. For foundation, I'm mixing the Maybelline Fit Me foundation with MAC Prep and Prime oil because I want some dewiness on my face, and this foundation is matte. I am taking a damp beauty sponge and patting it gently all over my face. Not too harsh, not too light. I wanted a full coverage and I don't want my beauty sponge to take away all the product already. So I'm just gently patting it all over my face as well as my neck. I have no idea why do I have to begin any video with my open hair, because that never works out. For concealer, I'm taking the trusty Tarte Shape Tape, and this looks like a thick layer, but I promise it's a very thin layer. It's just that it's totally opaque, it's full coverage, and I love it. It's just capable of brightening your face as well, concealing at the same time. I'm putting it at the bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead, my cupid's bow, as well as my chin. I'm putting it slightly in the corner of my lip because I feel that I have some dark spots. I'm taking the same beauty sponge and slightly blending it all over my face using the patting motions. The face is done and I was having a fun day, clearly. I'm going to set my pores using the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swirl the beauty sponge very lightly and take some product on the beauty sponge and start wiggling it all over my pores. I'm doing this just so that the pores are all covered and my skin looks flawless. And I do that mostly where I have the most amount of pores, and I just tap the powder all over my face. I'm going to next take a big fluffy brush and lightly swirl it on the pressed powder and start packing it all over my face. I'm not wiping it off as of now because we would be doing that later on. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to prime my eyes using the MAC Paint Pot because I love this. Hi Nikki. Totally. So I'm gonna be putting it all over my eye and patting it all over my eyelid using my fingers. So this is going to be the highlight of my whole look. This is the BH Cosmetics Contour and Blush Palette. And I'm going to take the yellow kind of banana powder, if you might say. It's a pressed powder to set all of my paint pot. Moving on next, this is the Maybelline Color Tattoo. I think this is in the shade Pink Petuna. I will link everything down in the description box below anyway, so make sure to check that out. It's totally buildable. It took me about 4 times to build this color. Going back to the same blush palette, I'm going to give some depth to my eye, and I'm just going to focus the brown shade on my crease only. I keep doing that till I'm satisfied with the depth. After that is done and I'm happy, I'm gonna move on to the eyebrows. Till date, eyebrows take the most amount of time for me. And it just takes a lot of patience so that they're perfect. They're not too dark, they're not too much. I'm not a perfect cut eyebrow kind of girl. I just like to have soft eyebrows, not too dark. This is how I would generally do my eyebrows, and this is my eyebrow happy dance. I'm taking this Morphe pigment in this, which is, it's very sea green and blue kind of color, and I am going to concentrate for some reason to pick up the product using the BH Cosmetics angled brush, and I'm gonna take my time to line my eyes using the product. The eyeliner is done, and now it's time to put some color on the lower waterline, and I'm gonna take the same brown shade from the Contour BH Cosmetics palette to do the same. I am going to take a fluffy Morphe brush, barely dipping it into the pressed powder, and swirl it all over my face. This is just to even out the skin and give some color to the face so that you don't look super white. After that is done, I'm going to contour my face using the 35W palette from Morphe. I'm going to take this brown, pretty brown color and start contouring my face. I am going to take a fluffy angled Morphe brush again and blend all the harsh lines and make it look seamless and nice. Moving on to the blush, I'm gonna make this really pretty dark pink and the banana powder together to create the subtle pink shade that I wanted to go for, and it just seemed to match perfectly with the look. I think the blush changed the whole look and I was super happy with it. For highlight, I went ahead with the same 35W palette from Morphe, and I took my time again to blend out all the highlight. I wasn't going for a super blinding or intensified highlight anyway, and this seemed to work perfectly for me. I felt that I needed to darken the brown under my eye, so I took the same brown color from the contour and blush palette from BH Cosmetics, and I went ahead and did that. I modeled for like 1,000 billion years with the Revlon lipstick, and I went ahead and threw it on my lips. You can totally stop here, but I went ahead with this NYX Saint Paulo cream, as you can totally see me doing that. I have no idea why would I do that. And I put it on top of the Revlon lip shade, and which turned out to be super pretty. And I am setting my face using the MAC Fix Plus, and this is the close-up, and this is how the look turned out to be. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel before you leave, and also make sure that you are following me on my social media accounts. I will see you guys super soon, and I love you, and bye bye.